Fellowshippers, what up? Welcome to the Fellowship Hall with the Twins of Ralph. I'm Ralph, aka Big Ham, and I'm here with my fellas, twin number one, Keith, and twin number two, Ken. Fellas, holla at the Fellowshippers today.
What up, fellowship? It's your boy Ken, aka the odd man out. Thanks for tuning in with us today.
What's up, fellowshippers? It's me, Keith, the moderator. You know me, I know you. Let's go ahead and get started today. So today we don't have a show for you guys, but we do got something that we think might be kind of fun. We want to talk about something that we all have a passion for. We all, being us three, have a passion for, and that's sports. And so we want to talk about our favorite sports movies, and we want to see what we three think. If we can come up with a top 10 list, and then we'll let you fellowshippers let us know if you agree or if we missed something. Big Ham, go ahead and kick us off with your number one, or not necessarily your number one, but one of your top 5 movies, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, so we all got a top 5 list and 3 honorable mentions. So we're going to throw them out and see what we agree on. Now, we agree on some, they automatically make a top 5, right? And then, but then we got the list left, the odd man out, he'll keep a list, and then we're going to tally and debate and try to come up with those final ones to make our top 10. You got it? Now,
Let's do it.
Now, a lot of y'all don't know, or maybe y'all do know, I'm an avid sports fan. I've been loving sports. I played sports all my life, all the way up through college now. So when I talk about sports movies, one thing that's very important to me is the authenticity of the sports scenes. if the like they got this show I call All American. The show might be good, but it's trash to me because sports scenes. Dude can't run around better than my 3-year-old daughter. So I hate the show.
Okay.
So the key to me is the realness of the sports scene, the plot, and the nostalgia. And the first movie I'm going to throw out here was number 5 on my list. Straight nostalgia movie from when I was a kid. Every time I saw the cable, I had to watch it. And that movie was The Sandlot. The Sandlot, man. It was just a fun movie. A movie for you when it was a kid. Every time it came on, I watched it. It was a good period piece, throwback to that time. You're killing me, Smalls. I say it all the time now to my students. I'm an 8th grade teacher. I say it to my students. They know what I'm talking about. I love s'mores. Love them. Yes. The Beast. Who grew up in a neighborhood that didn't have a dog that everybody was scared of and swore the dog to kill 2 people? Everybody
at least 2 people.
The dog in our street was named Killer. All of us were scared of it. A German Shepherd, but still, The Sandlot, man, one of the best ever, man. Just a great watch. It's a cult classic. Everybody love it. The Sandlot.
That is a great movie, Big Ham, but I forgot about it. It did not make my list, man. I'm so sorry. I cannot put that. I can't put that in the top 5 at the moment. But I forgot about that movie. I love that movie. That's a great movie.
Man, that's a great. It's a classic.
Fellowship, I'll give you some insight into my list making. I have over 30 movies on my list. Now I have to narrow those down.
Me too.
Sandlot was on my 30, so it's not in my top 5. It's in my 5 honorable mentions, but it's not in my top 5, so it can't make our top 5. It can't make our top 10 list so far. But we will debate and see if we can come up with a 10 list.
Table that one.
I'm tabling it.
I have to admit, I am surprised that Big Ham put that on his list. A, because it's not a football movie. And B is because it's kind of a young movie, and so he just got through talking about the authenticity of the of the real life stuff. And I clearly remember Sandlot hits looking like grounders, and then them switching to the scene was a fly ball. But hey, I'm not mad at that pick,
man. The
nostalgia pick. All right, so. All right, Ken, go ahead with your. Rail said 5, but we get it's just like a jumbled 5. It's not like in any order just yet.
Yeah.
So Ken, go ahead with one of your top 5s in your mind.
I'm gonna take the gloves off at the beginning, and I'm gonna pick a movie that I feel has to be on both your lists. It's a movie that I am in love with. We'll watch it to this day. Quote lines from it weekly, and we saw the movie together. I'm going to go ahead and go with my number 1 pick. He Got Game.
Absolutely.
Bingo.
Absolutely. It's on my list.
Hey, pin that, because that's also on my top 5. He got
It's
game.
on my
He got game.
list.
All
No
right.
need to further that discussion. I'm going to go in a way that I thought Big Ham would go as far as movie types, and I'm gonna go football. And in my top 5 is none other than one of our favorite actors, as the fellowshippers know, one of his best movies, and that's going to be Remember the Titans.
Boom.
Yep. It's
Boom.
on mine too.
That's
Remember
2
the
movies
Titans.
with Denzel Washington starring so far.
That is a great point, Kendra. I just forgot about him being the star. He got game because I was thinking ahead to Remember the Titans, but that's right. Denzel is in two
It's
of
in
our
2 of my
best
top
sports
5
movies.
sports movies.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's crazy. All
Big
right.
Ham.
So y'all 2 hit one that all 3 of us got.
2, right? 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said each
He
one of
said
y'all got
each
one
one of
piece
us.
that all 3 of us have.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
think I may have a third.
Okay.
I think I may have a third, and this is one that we watched together.
Okay.
Sacrifice, don't you sacrifice. Everything will be all right. On
On
any
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 given
given
Sunday.
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 Yeah. Any
Keith,
given Sunday.
Keith,
Y'all got to have that one on there.
Keith,
Wait a minute. It's on my list, but I'm trying to see what I got beside it. I have nothing beside it, so Any Given Sunday is on my 30,
Oh,
but it did not make my top 5 or honorable mentions.
Oh man.
It's
Okay.
on my list. It's on my list, but I didn't give it to it.
My number 1 honorable mention was Any Given Sunday. All right,
Okay.
it's gotta go.
It's
It's gotta
tabled.
go in the table then.
It's
you gotta go
table.
to the table, man. All 3
Yep.
of us that got it. So we got River Tyson, he got game.
Yep. Ken,
On
go
any
ahead.
given Sunday.
All
Any
right.
Given
That
Sunday's
is
a good one though.
Yep.
Willie
All right. So
Beeman. Probably one of the best football action movies as a pro footballer.
It was a good one. It
Probably
was a
have.
good one. It
Lawrence
was a
Taylor
good
was
one.
in it. It was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to. You know what? I'm gonna keep going because I'm gonna stay on my winning streak of knowing I got movies on y'all list, and I'll be
Okay.
disappointed if this movie's not on the list. It is another movie that the 3 of us saw together as teenagers.
I'm afraid I know what it is, but Raph ain't gonna have it.
Hey, got it.
I'm
It's in my
going with
honorable
Varsity. I'm going with Varsity Blues.
It's in my honorable mentions. Not my top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, Keith,
Varsity Blues, honorable mention.
all right. So I guess I'll table it then.
Table it. Yep. Is it my turn?
It's in my honorable mentions. Not my top 5.
Yep.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
I knew you were gonna say Varsity Blues too, though.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say another one, but so I'm gonna okay. It looks like KT, the moderator, is about to go to the top of the fellowship hall because I'm finna hit one that better be on you guys' list.
Man, it's another one I should
I
have
already
said. But
know
go
it's my
ahead,
honorable
Keith.
mentions. I already know what you're gonna say.
Go
It's
ahead.
not
you
my
go.
top 5.
Friday Night Lights.
Yep.
Honorable mention.
Ralph.
Honorable mention.
That's number
Friday
4
Night
on my
Lights
list.
was Friday Night Lights was one of the best football movies ever made,
Hey,
and
if
it's
you
based
wanna
off a
win,
true story.
if you want to win, let booby spin.
You want to win? Let Bowie spin. Hey, it was, but I had Any Given Sunday and River the Titans as my 2 football movies on there.
Ah man, I see.
All right.
I know what you did. You probably tried to keep it fair with like different genres of sports, which is
Yeah.
is commendable. But
I
I
went
want to
with
have 2
movies.
basketball, 2 footballs, and a baseball.
Okay.
All right. So
Honorable
it's Ralph's turn. Go
It's
ahead,
Ralph's
Ralph.
turn. Yeah.
All right. So based on what you all have said, I know this down on your list.
Oh man.
This is one that I did watch. Y'all, I watched this when I was a little boy, and back then when I was a little boy, my Uncle Brooks, who was a really good basketball player. This was a movie that he really liked, and I watched it with him. And whatever he liked back then, basketball wise, I liked. And
Okay.
this movie was Hoosiers. Hoosiers. It's a classic movie.
It did
Yeah.
not make
I
my
know it's
list.
not on y'all list,
Right.
but Hoosiers was a great basketball movie. Even though it was old school basketball, it was great basketball scenes there. Good authentic scenes. Hoosiers was one of my favorite sports movies.
So I've
So
never seen Hoosiers, but I've heard the love of the movie, and I respect that. But it didn't even make my post honorable mentions list. I will not be putting that in the table but I respect it. So I have no shame in Hoosiers. I respect
The
that.
Indiana Pacers last season won Hoosiers uniforms for several games.
Really?
Nice. So
Yep.
listen, that is probably one movie that I did want to see, but I haven't seen. That's why I didn't make my list. But I felt like that it probably would be on several
Somebody's
people's top
list.
lists
Yeah.
because I've heard how great the movie was. I just haven't seen it, so that's why I didn't make my list.
Hey, it
All
holds
right.
up well for it to have been made in the 80s. It holds up well.
Oh yeah,
That's how you still enjoy it.
I'm
All right.
sure.
I got another one, guys,
Go
that
ahead,
we
Ken.
definitely didn't see it together.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a movie that I suspect all of us should have seen, and it made it to number 3 on my list, and that's going to be Glory Road.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
All right, so it'll go on the table.
Yep.
Yeah, it's my honorable mention. So so all 5 of my top 5 have been mentioned, and 2 of my honorable mentions.
Okay.
Yep, all of mine and one of my honorable mentions.
All right, so I'm afraid of this one, and it's a definitely a sports movie, but it is a little bit of a comedy, and I suspect this
I
is the
already know where
one
you're
that Big
going.
Ham. I suspect this is the one Big Ham was thinking about previously, but in my top 5, and
Waterboy.
it is the Waterboy.
It's on my honorable
We got
mentions
sit
list.
together.
Honorable mentions, okay.
No, I take
So
that
I
back.
only had,
It's
I only
it's
had 3
below my
honorable
honorable
mentions.
mentions. Yeah, I only had 3. Waterboy was my last honorable mention.
Waterboy's
Okay.
my number 4. It was my
Yeah,
Okay.
third
no, my
honorable
number
mention.
4. I'm sorry, my number 4
Yeah.
also. I'm putting it
Okay.
on the table.
Yeah, put
It's
it on the
it's
table.
it's on the table, but not on the board yet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
Wait,
guys,
I got one more. I got one more top 5. Do y'all should have at least one more because we didn't agree on all of them.
We agreed on 2, and I already said my other 3.
I've checked off the ones if somebody else agreed with it. So
Okay.
my whole top 5 list has been obliterated.
Okay.
But I got 2 honorable mentions left.
Okay, so then let me go because I
I
still
got
got a
one
top
honorable
5.
mention that you all haven't mentioned.
Okay,
Okay.
and I still got one top 5,
Okay, go with your top 5.
which apparently won't make you guys' list, so it'll be it'll be off the table. But I'm gonna say it. I have, and I don't know if documentaries or documentary series were on the table, but in my top 5, I
I
have
didn't include
Hoop
it.
Dreams.
Hoop
Honorable
Dreams.
mention.
I knew y'all would have had
Honorable
it. I
mention.
knew y'all would have had it, but it's
Yep.
not my honorable mention.
It's not
It's not
honorable
your
mention.
honorable mention.
So I
No,
can't
man,
put
I
Hoop
only
Dreams.
had 3. You got 5 honorable mentions. We only got 3.
No, but but it was in my top 5, not my honorable mentions though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's on my list, but not my honorable mention.
It was
Okay.
not honorable mention. So Hoop Dreams doesn't make the table. It's a documentary, but it doesn't make the table. All right.
Okay.
So have we exhausted all of our top 5?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
let me call mine out again. So my top 5 was the Sandlot,
Sandlot.
5, Hoosiers 4, He Got Game 3, Any Given Sunday 2, and Remember the Titans 1.
All right, so my top 5 were He Got Game, Remember the Titans, Glory Road, Friday Night Lights, and Varsity Blues.
Okay. And then my top 5 were Remember the Titans, Friday Night Lights, Waterboy, Hoop Dreams, and He Got Game.
Okay, so
I got one more honorable mention that I'm sure y'all may have an honorable mention
Okay.
that we haven't mentioned.
Okay.
Love and Basketball.
not an honorable mention. I
Not an
love the
honorable
movie,
mention.
but not an honorable mention. All right, so I got an honorable mention for you guys that I'm wondering if you guys are going to have.
Okay.
I got The Blind Side.
Honorable mention.
Nope.
Ralph,
All right.
that's local. That's local.
It's local, but that's the reason why I don't like it.
Okay. All right, so here's the thing.
Wait a minute, Ken. I'm sorry. So since we got some time and everybody didn't do it, I still got 2 more honorable mentions. Now I broke the mold, but let me mention my other 2 honorable mentions.
Go for it.
All right.
Yep.
Honorable mention. More Than a Game. LeBron documentary.
I forgot all about it.
I ain't
Didn't
even
make
put
my
it on
list.
there. I saw
Yeah,
it, but I
okay.
ain't put it on there.
All right,
like
and my last honorable mention, which is a first for this discussion, which surprised me, a boxing move. Actually, I got 2. I think I might have missed one, but anyway, I put $1 Million Baby also as an honorable mention.
That
That
was
is
an
honorable
okay
mention on my
movie,
list.
but didn't make my list either.
Oh wow!
It's
What
on
about
my
Ali?
list, but not,
What
it's
about
on my
Ali?
list, but not an honorable mention.
Ali made my list. I mean, my below honorable mentions list.
Oh wow! Okay,
Yeah,
that's
all
it.
right,
So
so
that's
Ali
it.
was on my list too, but not my honorable mentions.
let me
Okay.
give you guys a quick recap.
Okay.
We only agreed on 2 movies, which I'm surprised because
Yeah.
I had us dead to right on Friday Night Lights and Varsity Blues.
Yeah, that
Any
was
Given
me.
Sunday
Both of
didn't
those
make the
by
list.
far.
Yeah, but okay, so
Varsity Blues was an honorable mention for me. Friday Night Lights was in my top.
Friday Night Lights was in my top. So here we
Yeah,
go.
I was saying I had both of those as honorable mentions. I didn't have them as Top 5.
All right, so we got two guaranteed numbers, 1 and 2. He got Game, Remember Titan. Denzel watched the movies. All right, so on the table we got The Sandlot, Any Given Sunday, Varsity Blues, Friday Night Lights, Glory Road, and The Water Boy. So of these 6, which ones are you guys want to promote to the list?
I think Friday Night Lights should be promoted.
The first one that should go up is Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights. Okay. All right, I'll go with it.
Because and I slick. It wasn't about top 5, but it's simply because I read the book. I read the book first, and then I saw the movie. I did watch the show. Y'all watched the show, right?
Right.
Ken did. I didn't watch the show.
I did.
Okay. So, but I read the book and I watched the movie, and as far as movies and books, normally when you read the book first, the movie's just garbage to you.
Right.
But I read the book first, and the movie was still fire. Dog.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. So Friday Night Lights should definitely be on there.
Okay.
Now we got The Sandlot, Any Given Sunday, Varsity Blues, Glory Road, and The Water Boy.
Keith, you want to throw it out there?
So listen, if the fellowshippers don't mind, and you make sure you go in the comments and let us know your thoughts. I want to change it up a little bit and start throwing out some for my top 30 that didn't make my honorable mention or my top 5, but let you guys think. So
let's get our top 5 wrapped up first, then do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got 3 now. So what's those 3 again? Iron Man.
He got Game, Remember the Titans, and Friday Night Lights.
Okay. All right, so let's bring it into discussion. Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
Varsity Blues made my list, made my top 5, so I'm game with it.
Did it make your top 5, Keith?
Honorable mention.
Yeah, it was my honorable mention as well. I'm game with that. That's one that we watched it in the movies together. Or we rented it together.
We rented it.
Yeah, man. That's what we watched together. We loved it from a 10. I get a 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, so that's 4. That's 4. So the only one, the next one that I think we all had was Any Given Sunday, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have it as honorable mention. I didn't have it as honorable mention. But it is good. It is good, but I'm just wondering if that's good enough to be in the top 5. Like,
right, let me say this.
I might put The Sandlot over Any Given Sunday.
I don't know that I can do that.
Okay. That's fine.
Sandlot was a great movie.
Yeah, it was.
But Any Given Sunday was a really, really, really good movie, man.
It was.
What Rab, you got the time vote. You had Sandlot on your top 5.
I had Sandlot in my top 5. So, but I had Sandlot as number 5, and Any Given Sunday is number 2.
All right.
So I had Any Given Sunday above Sandlot.
All right. So far, Any Given Sunday, I think, is edging out. So just to make sure, we're not gonna consider Glory Road or Waterboy over Any Given Sunday.
Waterboy definitely not.
Glory Road did make an honorable mention for me.
Glory Road, my honorable mention too.
What did you have?
Glory Road was number 3 for me on my list. So it was in my top 5.
I think Glory Road beats Any Given Sunday
based on you guys having as honorable mentions and me having in my list. All right, Glory Road. So we got our top 5.
Yep.
All right. And I like Glory Road, because the basketball in it was authentic and good, and it was a great historical story.
Yeah, it's a true story. Pat Riley was in it. Yeah.
Can I make a quick comment? Shameless plug. Our top 5 matches my top 5. Just so you guys know.
Good for you, Ken.
Yeah.
You probably steered us that way.
You steered us to Glory Road for sure.
Probably steered us to Glory Road because Any Given Sunday probably should be up there above.
We going by the metrics. We going by the metrics.
He's right.
Yeah.
He's right.
All right. So
with that logic, though, I kind of feel that means Any Given Sunday is automatically number 6.
Yeah.
It gotta be number 6.
Yeah.
Also, Any Given Sunday was my number 6. My first honorable mention.
Enough. All right, it's time for me to throw some curveballs. Okay.
All right. Wait. I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to be too crazy, but
we got 2 on the table, right? Still
got 2 on the table. We got the Water Boy and the Sandlot. Do you guys want to put them up there, or do you want to go through the others first?
I want to go through the others first.
All right. Okay.
All right.
What you got?
I'm gonna throw out a few curveballs here and there. The first curveball.
Do I win? Then we all gonna throw out a curveball.
Yeah, understood. The first curveball that I'm going to throw out is The Program.
I got it on my list. It's not on the list. I got it on my list. But I'm going to tell you why. When the last time you watched it?
Yes, it's been some years.
You ain't going to believe it, but I watched it last week.
Okay.
And I watched it, it's on HBO Max, I think. And I watched it a couple years before that. It doesn't hold up well at all, football-wise.
Really?
The football in it kind of garbage. Yeah.
Okay.
The movie overall is just kind of trash, entertaining, but it's just you got one coach.
There's Halle Berry.
Defense. Halle Berry in it. I mean, but it is the nostalgia for it is there because I think that was the first football movie I ever saw. Was The Program. I think I was in 4th grade. I was in Texas, living in Texas when I saw it. It was the first football movie I ever saw, so nostalgia's there, but it doesn't hold up well.
Okay, the one where they were laying in the street.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. That was the one they were laying in the street,
laying in the street,
laying in the road, and the cars running by them.
At the beginning of the movie.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah. I think so.
I think it was.
I think so. Me too.
But when you compare it to the football season, Varsity Blues, Friday Night Lights, and any given Sunday, it doesn't hold up.
Okay. All right. I threw a curveball. Y'all go ahead.
All right. I'm striking through Program.
All right. Key, you want to throw a curveball? You want me to throw one?
Honestly, this is not a curveball. This is a movie that I felt is good enough to. It's just we only had a limit on honorable mentions, and it didn't make my honorable mentions. But I'm going with Coach Carter. Coach Carter was a good movie. I had it on my list. You had it on your list?
I had it on my list, dog.
I do too.
I'm going to tell you what I did like about Coach Carter.
Okay.
Sunset Park is the same movie that came out first. Sunset Park is the exact same movie, and it came out for Coach Carter. When I went and saw Coach Carter, I'm like, this Sunset Park. It had
Worm.
Both movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the dude in age, he looked the same.
All right, then. I'm crossing Coach Carter off.
Okay. It's your turn, Ken.
Just table that one. Just table that one.
Oh, Ken.
Yeah, Ken. I liked it.
You want to table it?
Yeah, go ahead and table it.
Or do we need to pick between Sunset Park and Coach Carter?
Sunset Park didn't make my list.
Sunset Park didn't make my list. Yeah, me neither.
Man, Sunset Park had Butter in it. It had Greg Howard. What's going on, man?
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard was in it.
Oh, man, you didn't see me. Come on, man.
It had French Star in it from Onyx. It had the lady from the bartender from Cheers in it.
Okay, let's Rav, you just reminded me of one that didn't make my list, but I'm gonna put on here for now.
Go ahead, Rav, with your curveball.
All right, here's a curveball for y'all that I know y'all gonna like. White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump is on my list.
Did not make my list.
Can't Jump. It ain't on there?
There was no realistic basketball in that movie at all, Rav. I can't believe you would even put this on the list.
It was still a good sports movie.
It was a good movie. It was a good movie, but nah. I'm not willing to put that on the table.
All right, my turn to jump back in with the curveball. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Blue Chips.
That's the one I just added.
That's the one I just added. That was going to be my next curveball.
Hey, I want to put that in the form of a motion.
So is Blue Chips going on the top 10?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, Blue Chips. Yeah. I have no issue with Blue Chips.
So we up to 7.
Okay, I got one that I want to say the funny one, but I'm gonna go ahead and say the classic that unfortunately still holds up. Rudy.
I got it on my list.
I got it on my list, but I don't know if it's in the top 10 just yet.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in the top 10 either.
I'm gonna put it on the table.
Okay, it's on the table. Because I think Rudy's competing with the Sandlot.
Well, Rudy lose to the Sandlot.
Rudy lose to the Sandlot all day.
That's what I'm saying. Sandlot ain't on our list yet, so.
All right. Okay, what else you got?
All right. Here's a curveball for me.
I think it's Keith's turn, eh?
It's my turn.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, actually, my curveball was also Rav, so Rav, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, because Keith said Blue Chips, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me throw this down here. Now, this is a franchise.
Uh-oh.
But my favorite one from the franchise. Pain. A whole lot of pain.
Rocky
3.
Rocky
3.
I'm gonna call it franchise, and I'm gonna put it on the top 10 list.
Okay.
Don't put it on the list yet.
Why not?
Cause let me say my Peace on it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I do have Rocky on my list, and I expanded the franchise to not only
Creed.
Rocky but also Creed.
Yeah.
Creed. Okay,
Yeah,
I got Creed
so-
and Rocky on my list.
I got
Okay,
Creed
so-
and Rocky.
Now, but let me ask you guys this: this is our first boxing movie. I mean, not the first one we discussed, but this is our first boxing movie that potentially make this list. And while I might be okay with it, I want to ask you guys: is Rocky the series better than both Ali and Million Dollar Baby? Million Dollar Baby was an excellent movie.
Yes.
I think the series, both of those were good movies, but I think the series and the fact that they could pivot from the series and continue with Creed and everybody still love it, I think
Yeah.
it just gives it more credence.
Yeah,
But
Ali
yeah,
was a
think about it.
documentary
I
more
said
so
Rocky
than a
3,
movie.
but most people think Rocky 4 is better than Rocky 3.
Who was Rocky 4?
Rocky 4 was Ivan Drago.
Drago
Drago
was
Drago,
good.
got
okay.
killed.
So, but the Tommy Morrison almost killed it.
Yeah, he did.
Try Rocky 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So be
And then the one where Rocky lost to Tolliver almost killed it.
Rocky Balboa. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Creed
Creed
brought
brought
it
it
back
back.
strong.
Creed brought it back. I'm good with Rocky, definitely over Ali. And honestly, Million Dollar Baby was a good movie. I was very disappointed in the ending of the movie, and that hurt it for me a lot.
Yeah, but you can't be like that though.
It is what it
Big
is,
Out
man.
Baby was a good movie, but it was one of those movies that you could tell they made it to try to win an Oscar. So it was a good movie, but it wasn't entertaining.
So Rocky, the Rocky series going on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you gotta put a Rocky series on there, man.
We got 8. We got 2 spots now. Remember, Sandlot is getting pushed to the verge. So these curveballs, we got to think them through because Sandlot is still there.
I think we need to sit here and go ahead and put Sandlot on the list.
I don't want to do it yet. I think it's still a curveball out there.
All right,
Okay,
throw
I got
one
one.
out there.
I got one.
Go ahead, Ken.
Happy Gilmore.
It's on my list, but it ain't in the top.
All right, no happy.
It is a good movie though. It is a good movie. It is on my list.
It's
but
very funny.
It's in the category with the Water Boy, which I'm still thinking maybe it should be up here.
All right.
All right, y'all ready for my curveball?
Yeah.
My curveball is kind of like Rav's. It is a series. It is baseball.
Major League.
Major League.
Didn't make my list.
On my list.
Ken,
make
the
my list.
Major
It's on my
Leagues were
list.
great, man.
They were okay,
It's
but
great.
they
I
didn't
got
make my
Major
list,
League
man.
1 and Major League 2 on my list.
Yeah,
I think 2 was better than 1, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think both of them were good.
Because
think both
Wesley
of them
Snipes
good.
was in 1 and Omar Epps was in 2, right?
2, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it didn't make my list. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What
Sandlot still got
about
life?
Okay, here go one I'm debating on. But this is a movie that I've seen several times and I've always been able to watch it. A League of Their Own.
I got it on my list, bro.
I forgot about it. Did not make
I
my
got
list.
it on my list.
I don't want it on the top 10.
But if I had to pick between League of Their Own and Sandlot, I'm definitely picking Sandlot.
Okay.
Yeah, we still got 2 spots. League of Their Own was great though, Ken. I would still watch it. Rav, you got one?
Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Curveball. We already said blue chip. Okay.
If you need some time, I got another curveball ready to go.
I got a curveball ready to go.
Let's hear it.
Baseball movie. Like I said, I love authenticity and I love the historical, especially Black history. 42.
42 is on my list.
42 is on my list, but I don't know if it's in the top 5.
I wouldn't put it over Sandlot though.
I couldn't.
It's a
again, we still
documentary.
got 2 spots. We still got 2 spots, but I don't think we there yet.
I'm not ready to put it over Coach Carter, I don't think.
Okay. All right, it's time to put Sandlot on the list, guys. We might
Sandlot gotta go on.
Sandlot has got to be number 9. Yep.
So we got one more spot. What will
We
it
got
be?
9 movies. All right.
I got
here go
one.
my curveball.
One curveball.
I got my curveball. Y'all ready?
Okay.
It is a it is a football movie. It is an older movie, Rav, and I have seen it recently. Not recently, but I've seen it, over the years, and I still love it.
Can I ask you a quick question about it?
Yeah.
Is Sinbad in it?
It is Necessary Roughness.
It's on my list.
It's on my list. That was the one I was gonna call out actually.
Ooh.
It's on
But
my
I don't know
list.
if it's is it number 10?
The football play in it It's not good if I remember though.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
It's on it's on. I need to go watch it again because it's on Amazon Prime. I need to go watch it again, but I don't think the football in it is good.
I'm gonna put it in the table on the table.
Yeah, it's on the table.
But I mean, I think Rudy is better than that.
Rudy is a little slow though. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, man, I got one.
Wait, Kendrick. Before since we going through this, before we discuss this a little bit more, I want to call out the current statistics. All right.
Okay.
Currently, we have one boxing franchise or whatever on our list.
Yep.
We have 3 basketballs on our list. Okay. We have 4 footballs on our list, and we have 1 baseball.
Yep.
Y'all okay with those statistics?
Yeah. I think we all like football the best.
It's the movie, man. It's the movie.
It is the movie. Okay. All right, Ken, go ahead with your next curveball.
Okay, this is a quick question first. So what was our ruling on love and basketball?
It didn't make my or your honorable mention. It was off the table.
It's off the table. Okay, let me cross through it then.
It was off the table for now. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean it can't come back.
It's not coming
love
back.
Basketball gotta come back to me, bro.
I don't think it's coming back.
It's not gonna come back. Okay, I got
basketball in it was good. You had men's and women's basketball in it. And it was a good story. It was a good love story.
It was a good story.
It's a cult classic in the black community.
It is.
I remember my first year of college, we watched that doggone movie at least twice a week. Me and all my homies in the class 2005 at Bucknell University.
It didn't get that much.
We watched it once or twice a week. Every weekend, the whole clique was watching Love and Basketball.
Ken,
all right, so let's
pivot from Rav's love and basketball obsession and go to your curveball.
All right, so we got the Water Boy, Coach Carter, Rudy, and Necessary Roughness on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call out The Express. What did you guys think about that?
It is on my list. It didn't get up to the top though.
All right, so
it was
it's not
movie.
even table worthy.
Kind of sad.
It's sad. Not table worthy.
I don't think it's table worthy.
Yeah,
all right, it's out there.
I'm gonna throw out my last curveball. Although I got more, but this is probably the one that I think is the one that deserves the most discussion on what I have left. Because this movie was one of our favorites. I think we did rent it and we did enjoy it. The Replacements.
It's on my list.
It wasn't on my list.
Oh, right, really?
Nah, I thought about it, but
no. All right, so no Replacement.
That's fine.
So that was the last item that I had on my list.
Okay.
So I got one more on my list. I know it's not on y'all list.
All right.
Okay.
But Above the Rim.
It was okay.
That's what Earl Manigault.
Nah, that was the GOAT. That was called the GOAT.
What's
Above the Rim with Dwayne Martin, Leon, and Tupac.
Yeah. It didn't make my list. You're right.
Yeah, that's on par with The Air Up There. Did not make the list.
The air up there was.
The air up there to me is reminiscent of what Jamaican bobsled team.
Cool Runnings.
Yeah, not necessary.
All right, so look. What's the four we got on the table? I think those we got on the table. They got to be our number 10, and we gotta figure out.
Close it. Yeah.
Waterboy, Coach Carter, Rudy Rudiger, and Necessary Roughness.
Ooh.
Come on, man. Love Basketball better than all 4 of those.
Go ahead. Love and basketball back.
All right, Love and
Let's
Basketball.
see. Ralph is pushing for it hard, but that might be the reason why I don't make it. All right, so I'm for the fellowship, so they have some taste of what I still had on my list. I'm gonna try to run through them real quick. I had Gridiron Gang.
I had that too.
Not bad.
I had Rook of the Year.
Nostalgia.
The Longest Yard.
Movie. Hey,
The Longest Yard.
Because they made
Burt Reynolds or Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler one.
Adam Sandler, okay.
And Little Giants.
Little Giants was a good one.
That was the one I was talking about at the beginning. Why I said it was on my list, but it was it was a little bit far.
Okay.
All right, so
hold on. What was the one called when the little boy broke his arm and then he would throw real fast?
Rook of the Year.
So that's the Adam Sandler one y'all was talking about?
No. Rookie of the Year is the baseball.
So it's
The
three different Rookie of the Year movies.
No,
I
Adam
said
Sandler
Rookie
was
of the
longest
Year.
yard.
Yeah, Adam Sandler was longest yard.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
So we got Waterboy, Coach Carter, Rudy,
Rudy.
Necessary Roughness, Rudy, and Love and Basketball. Of
All right.
those
So what
top
can we go? What
five,
can we cut off on the list right now?
yeah, I'm
Necessary
gonna say
roughness.
We couldn't necessarily
really.
reference off. Yeah, we cut that off.
All
Okay,
right. Necessary roughness is gone.
all right. And Ralph seems to. I know we enjoyed the movie growing up, but Ralph seems to not think that Waterboy is in this category. Is in this top
Waterboy
10
Nah,
category.
is
I
worthy
think
for.
Waterboy deserves discussion.
Okay,
All right. So Waterboy is my vote
for the top 10.
for the top 10. That movie was hilarious to us.
All right, so if I go, so read those
All right.
tables off again.
Waterboy, Coach Carter, Rudy, Love and Basketball.
All right, so I think we
So
can
I'm
get rid
gonna
of
do
Rudy.
two.
Get rid of
I'm
Rudy.
gonna say these are two that I'm gonna vote for:
Okay.
Love and Basketball and Waterboy. Those are the two I want to vote for to go to number 10.
All right. So I think Coach Carter is eliminated.
Ooh, so Coach Carter was a good movie, and the Twister and Faith Evans song was almost enough to make me vote for
So I hopeful.
the soundtrack. The soundtrack
So
was almost
hopeful for today.
So we're not
so
voting in
eliminate.
movies based on their soundtrack. So Coach Carter's gone.
All right, Coach Carter's gone. So then I think that Rudy is also gone.
Rudy's gone.
Yeah, we can slash Rudy.
All right, so now it's between Waterboy and Love and Basketball. And Ralph, what's your vote? Your vote is Love and Basketball, right?
So we let the fellowship decide number 10.
I think we decide, let the fellowship
right,
vote against us or agree with us or not.
So if I had to vote, I'm going to vote for the culture and vote for Love and Basketball.
Okay.
It's a more realistic movie. Like Waterboy is a comedy. It was silly, but
it was still good.
Yeah, but Love Basketball, the love story, and these two were both high school players. They got recruited, played in college, played professionally. She had to go overseas and all that. So I just think it's just a more realistic movie, a better movie, probably, and it's just as entertaining. So I'll vote Love and Basketball.
If we're gonna vote, let's if we're gonna talk about the movie's weaknesses or shortcomings or whatever you said. I mean, and this is a comedy versus a drama, so we know that. Let's talk about how Sydney was so obsessed with basketball that she basically left her man out high and dry because she was focused on basketball. Now, are you okay with that Sydney moment?
I am, dog. See, I played college football. I know what happens if you late or you miss curfew. They're going to wake you up at 3. You're going to get demoted. They're going to wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go run you for an hour and a half while you still sleep, get you sick. It ain't worth the punishment.
Was this movie called Basketball and Love or Love and Basketball?
Her to not miss curfew. He overreacted.
Was this movie called Basketball and Love or Love and Basketball?
He overreacted, man.
He overreacted.
His dad was cheating on his mama,
and he found out. And he
man,
needed her.
He could have went to her dorm and they could have talked about it. Why they have to stay out in the field? He overreacted. She's like, okay, call me. I gotta go in for curfew. Call me. He gonna go and try to cheat on her right in her face.
Okay.
Because she had curfew.
So Ralph's vote is Love and Basketball.
Yeah, Love Basketball.
Okay, Ken, you wanna be the tiebreaker or should I be the tiebreaker? Because honestly, I don't know yet, so I was gonna listen to your argument. But the movie wasn't called Basketball and Love; it was called Love and Basketball.
Yeah,
it's just because of read. Love and war, love and basketball. You gonna say love first?
Your vote is counted, sir.
I'm gonna surprise myself, and I'm gonna go ahead and say let's do Love and Basketball.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make it unanimous then. Love and Basketball.
It's a better movie. All right, man. Read that list out, and let's see what the fellowshippers think.
All right. So here's the list.
No particular order, right?
Well, the top two are the top two because they made our list.
Okay,
So the first two are He Got Game, Remember the Titans.
Yep.
And then just the way the cards fell. Friday Night Lights, Varsity Blues, Glory Road, Any Given Sunday, Blue Chips, the Rocky series / Creed, the Sandlot, and Love and Basketball.
Yep.
I'm pleased with that list.
I am
pleased
also
with that list. Yeah.
I'm
These are
pleased
all
with that
movies
list.
that I have watched, and I've watched multiple times for many of them.
Yeah.
I watched all of them at least twice. Every last one
Oh,
of them.
definitely.
More than twice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw Rocket Balboa twice.
I did.
Yeah.
But different ones for sure.
Right, for sure.
I done seen all of them. I seen all of them more than I seen every Rocket movie more than one step in that one.
Hey, I had the Legend of Bagger Vance on my list.
As a joke.
It was
As a joke,
horrible.
right? As a joke, right?
It
I
was
thought it was a
horrible.
decent movie. I thought it was a decent
Are you serious?
movie.
Yeah, he
Oh,
just
I'm
because
sorry,
Will
man.
Smith was in it. That movie was
I didn't
terrible.
mean to attack you. I didn't mean to attack you. So, if we had went with our original premise and we were gonna just do our top 5, He Got Game was obviously gonna be my number 1 movie. But just to mess with you guys and see if I could get some unnecessary hate, which is easy coming from you guys, I was gonna say, and my number 1 movie, Air Bud Golden Retriever.
Hey man, he in the show, bro. He in the show right now.
All right, fellas, so as you know, we didn't have a series to review today, but we still wanted to give you some kind of entertainment. We wanted to give you something that we kind of passionate about, and hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you check us out on our YouTube page at the Fellowship Hall, also on our Facebook page at the Fellowship Hall. You can also check Big Ham out on Facebook at Raphael Hammond, or you can check him out on Instagram and Twitter at Hamdog22. Make sure you subscribe. If you're watching, subscribe. If you like us, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure you comment, engage with us. We'll engage back, and be blessed.
Let us know
Be
what your
blessed,
list says,
fellowshippers.
fellowshippers. Let us know
And
what
be
your
blessed.
list says. Be blessed.
And be blessed.